Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money,
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitraging.company, talking about these cryptos, talking about the new Apex and all the new stuff going on. So I guess they're going to be coming out with a new look for the site. That's great. Since everything's changing, they need to. I don't know if they're changing the name. It sounds like they might be. I'm sure it'll be Apex. So we will see. Who knows? Maybe it'll keep this name. I hope so. It's kind of like what it's always been, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm guessing. But we're here to trade. We already got our money here, so we're waiting for our liquidity. The trading's happening. It's a fun trading site, Apex. It's enjoyable. It's easy to use. It also has Boost, which gives it the passive income, and that's a good thing to use when you got a real good trade. You put that on there, and you can double up. So far, it's a real working site. It works great, smooth working. Let's take a look. Everything's here. We were in a reverse wedge, and we popped back in. Had a big down move. I'm sure we're going to go back up to the top. So because of that, let's take a long trade. I already got my 2.2%. Got it all set up. Here we go. So the most I can lose is 10,000. If we can go up into here, we'll take a profit. So basically, we're using trend lines with technical analysis. We're just pretty simple. We're just trying to get an idea in the past, what it's been doing, and where it might go. And seeing this, since we had a reverse and pulled back up, and we're back down on this trend line, we're either going to follow it down, or we're going to go back up to the top. And if we lose the 10,000. If we win, we get whatever's up in here. So we're getting a good push back down through the trend line, so we'll see it coming back up. This is a 1-minute chart. It's a little sporadic. If you go to a 5-minute chart, it's a little calmed down, or even a 15-minute chart, it's even more calm. It'll still have big moves, but it won't be as sporadic as the 1 minute. Sometimes the 1 minute's too crazy, but it definitely tells you exactly what's going on, even in the craziness. So normally I trade currencies, and currencies stop trading at Friday about 2 o'clock, and they don't continue again until Sunday at about 2:30. So what I like about Apex is those times when I can't trade the currency market, I can trade Apex. So I'm looking forward to supplementing my income using Apex. All we need is some liquidity. They need to release the AUSD. Once they release the AUSD, people will either put it in passive income or they will start trading. Some will lose, some will win. Most will lose because that's what trading's about. Only 95% of all traders can lose. Only 5% can win. So that 5% will continue on. The other 95% is going to have to go get more money and put it back on the platform and try to get their money back, or walk away, which is not human nature. My guess is they'll be back. Now this thing definitely looks like it wants to go downhill, so we might be losing this trade. And that's fine. We're just here to go over how it works, go over what it is, and enjoy it. Every trade can't win. But right now we still have a chance. We're still underneath this trend line. We're trying to break back through and go to the top again. Will it? Nobody knows. But I have my stop loss set, so if it goes too far, I'm out, and I'll look for another trade. That's how trading is. Somebody wins, somebody loses. And you take that knowledge that you lost with and you try to make that into more money. That's all. So right now we're back up to break even. Let's see if we can get through and make a profit. They do have a 50 to 1, but you can't put a stop on it. So what happens is you end up losing too much. If it goes 50 to 1, you could go all the way to 100. So, and then you get stopped out there. So if you're taking 10,000 wins and then you have a 100 loss, there's no way to hardly come back from that. It's very difficult. You can't have 5 winners and then 1 loss wipes you out twice, twice over. You just can't survive like that. It's not what trading's about. Trading's about having bigger wins than your losses. So you need to keep track of your losses and keep them small. If you're trading and you're losing money, it's because of that problem. We've all done it. We've all been there. As soon as you realize that losing, the size of your loss has to be equal or less than your winnings. Otherwise, it's too hard to come back. You can, but you have to have a 90% win rate. Let's say you only got a 60% win rate. If you have a large loss, how many trades is it going to take for you to come back? It's possible, but difficult. So the smaller you can keep your loss, which I keep mine at 10,000, the better you are. If this thing goes all the way to, if I put on 50 and it goes to 100, it's going to take me all day to get even again, or some good trades. And that can happen too. I've had that happen. But usually it'll wipe you out. So if you notice your account's getting wiped out, look at your loss sizes, look at your win sizes. Go back through them. And you got to decide which are bigger. If the losses are way bigger than your wins, you got a problem. And that's usually most people's problem in trading. Because trading, you're a money manager. You're protecting those losses. You're trying to keep them small. That's your goal. The wins will come. Don't even worry about the wins. If you worry more about the losses and less about the wins, you'll be fine. But again, the wins, you got to stay in as long as you can. Now, if it's obvious it's turning around or it's obvious you should get out, then you get out. You're not going to always let it run. That old saying, cut your losses short, let your winners run. Sounds easy, hard to do. Look at this. How can you let your winners run in this unless you're going downhill? You pick the right side. But if you bought here, you can't let it run. You'll lose what you got. You're right back to even again right here. So therefore you can't. When you see it coming up here, you get an indecision candle, another indecision candle, you're starting to get red again coming down, get out. It's okay. Cut the thing short. Take a small win or even a break even. But if you're confident it's going to go up, you see in the long term it's been going up or down. Like this thing's been going down for a long time. If you're in this down move and it starts to go against you, maybe you feel confident it's going to keep going. That's fine. You have a reason to. It's been going down the whole time. But anytime you tried to buy this, that would tell you that. Now, an easy way to fix that is you put a 50 moving average on this. Everything below is going to be sells only. Anything above, buys only. That'll at least help with that. Keep you out of a little bit of trouble. Or you can even do a 20 moving average, and anything below it, you sell it. Anything above it, you buy. But a 50 is probably the most common. A 20 moving average, you would do the 20 when it breaks underneath the 50, you would sell. And when it breaks above the 50, you would buy. So that's a moving average strategy. You look that up. There's all kinds. And you can get them very small. You can change the sizes. You can get them very large. But right now we're trading technical analysis. We see we're in a reverse wedge, and we're going to try to trade it back up at the top. It tried to fail and break through, but now we're back in. Even got a little bit of a profit now. But trading is fun and exciting. But it's frustrating if you don't learn those tricks. And also you can't use emotion. That gets more frustrating. You have to have rules. You have to obey your rules. You start breaking your rules, what's the point of having them? Why driving, you can make it home because people obey the rules. If they disobey the rules, they'll run the red light and they'll kill you. Then you don't make it home. Same thing as your trade, it won't make it home. So you got to obey the rules. Everything relates to everything. It's a crazy thing out there. But Apex is awesome. It will make you tokens. Eventually it'll make us money. At least money we can put in our pocket. But right now it's a great thing. I think it's going to make it. I really do. It's been here this long. They came out with it. It's got a good look to it, a good feel of it. It's easy to use. I like it. And I'm a trader, so I mean, if I like it, all the traders are going to like it. We just need to get liquidity. Need to get money coming in. So when that happens, look out. So our video is just about over. Let's see, we're starting to get a push up. Let me make this bigger. Oh, now we're getting the push down. Remember what I said, a small loss is bigger than a big loss. So there it is, only a small one. Easy to come back from. Why fight the direction? This thing wants to go down. All right, guys, have a great day. Stay Apex strong, hang in there, and we will make this all work. Okay, bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.